This segment is sponsored by New Perspective Financial Solutions. Overwhelmed is an all too common feeling for investors trying to navigate the market, especially given market volatility that comes with an election year. So how can you make moves with the highest probability of success? Here to help us is Tavon Jackson. Tavon is the founder of New Perspective Financial Solutions, a DC-based firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. A lot of questions when it comes to the marketplace, but
Yes.
How do we know when to hold, when to buy, when to sell?
The problem is we don't. And whenever there's an election or there's COVID or there's anything that's negative that can happen, the market's going to fluctuate. But what happens is people make short-term decisions on their long-term money. Nobody has a crystal ball, so the
Right.
people that go out there trying to time it and say, hey, I'm going to switch it and make it conservative or aggressive, they end up actually losing. Because I actually talked to somebody yesterday and they had their money in the stock market during COVID. And when COVID happened, the market crashed for about 30 days. And then what they did is they switched it to something conservative. But guess what? After the 30 days, it came bouncing back. They didn't make their money back, and they're actually still sitting in cash because they just don't know when to time it. So
Right.
you can't time it.
Okay, so then for those that are just learning about Market Guard, why is that a unique approach?
So we have a proprietary portfolio called Market Guard.
Okay.
And it has an algorithm that tells us when do we buy, when do we get out, and when do we stay put. And it uses a mathematical, non-emotional formula, so it does all the investing for you. So if the market's kind of shifting, it does the shifting for you. You don't have to log into your account and do it yourself. So now it allows you to enjoy your retirement, not worry about the election, and know that your portfolio is being monitored without you having to look at it.
Because we know those emotional choices sometimes aren't the best, right? I've heard you kind of compare it to baking. Like you miss one ingredient and the dessert's just not the same.
Exactly. It's the same as a portfolio. So building a portfolio and baking is like the same thing. You need the right ingredients,
Right.
you need the right mix, and you got to have the right temperature.
Okay.
So if I had all the right ingredients in a portfolio, let's say a cake, but I put some vinegar in it, that one little ingredient is going to mess up everything.
Right.
And if I had 10 eggs and a pinch of flour, then guess what? I'm going to have soup. So you got to have the right mix. So when you're building a portfolio, you want to work with a portfolio manager that's getting the right funds, mixing the funds up the right way, and knowing when to take it out the oven if things get a little hot.
Okay, so when you think about it, this is really like a complicated time to be approaching retirement, right? So what should people be thinking about when it comes to that?
Sure. So you need to look into what's called income planning.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter how much money you have. The only thing that matters is how much money you spend. Because I've had a lot of people that came into our office, only had $100,000 in their portfolio, and we still were able to get them to retirement. So you just have to avoid a major market crash. But if your portfolio is not designed to make that shift for you, then by the time you make it, it's actually too late.
Okay. Thank you for helping us navigate this, Tavon. For you at home, if you'd like to learn more about preparing for your retirement, New Perspective Financial Solutions has a great offer. Tavon wants to help protect and continue to grow your money while also helping you create a reliable income stream. So right now, for the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $500,000 or greater, they are offering a complimentary portfolio x-ray and retirement income plan just for you. This will allow the team at New Perspective Financial Solutions to sit down with you personally or schedule a call to make sure you are on the right track for a successful retirement. The number to dial is 240-335-8366. Again, that's 240-335-8366.